Hey guys, I found a problem so where indicator gets lit. So technically it's reference voltage for ADC is not stable. When it's 5 volts around, indicator goes dark. When it goes like 3 volts, 2 volts like that, you see, it's just jumping by itself. And that's where indicator gets lit fully. So I have seen schematic, so that voltage is reference for ADC converter in this microchip, and there is nothing like you can do, right? So no wires here, no wires here. So it's a resistor inside this chip. It looks to be doomed. So like while it's cold, it's works fine, and then like we lose voltage. You see, I'm not sure if it's chip faulty or resistor out in this chip, but that's the problem. It should be very stable because it's reference voltage for ADC. Let me open schematic and I will show you where it came from. So here we go. So that supports meter sensitivity, you see, and it connects to the ground, and the only wire is sensitivity adjustments. It goes directly to microchip pin here, directly to pin adjustment 37. And on this diagram it shows 0.4 volts. I'm quite not sure how it gets there. I see pretty sporadic values, as you may see, and that indicator is lit, and I can try to tune left and right, and it technically don't do a good job. Okay, so let me get in. Fully left, fully right, so now it's fully lit. Even if I can tune and make zeros, it's technically not possible to get 0.4 volts, or like close to it. It's still lit. It doesn't lit only when we have 5 volts there. And now it gets close to 5 volts, 4.9, and you see it gets dark, but it still shoots from time to time. So that's where it came from. Now it's 5 volts, stabilized. So if I can get 5 volts there, indicator will work. So let me click play. No, doesn't work at all with these levels. There is no replacements, really. No, now we have 5 volts, and you see indicator doesn't work at all. And it sporadically changes values. So I'm afraid I cannot do much with this chip. So technically it should be like sensitivity is where it starts to show minus 30, right? So kind of reference level. And 2 other ports are adjustments for the 0 level. Let me see. Side B, it has sound. Such a good deck, you see, there's so many issues. So, and I found schematic for this CPU controller, like for 1984, it's unbelievably complex, so let me show you. It's right here. Here we go. So it has oscillator, right in, left in here, mute, and adjustment. This was reference voltage which we just been feeding to AD converter, and that's where AD converter should work. And here is multiplexer, so it switches left-right channel here, right, and switches left-right between left-right channel for displaying. Peak detector latch, which will hold the peak, and ROM latch, which will hold the indicator values. Unless we load the new data, then we'll latch new data into it. So quite sophisticated system on chip. Technically it's not CPU, but it's close to it by complexity. So I'm not sure what I will do with it. I checked it up. This microchip was installed on Akai F95 and F91, and you might already see videos on YouTube where F95 is indicator lead. Yeah, you see what's going on. Really. I don't know. I thought I could feed in positive voltage and it will work, but I'm already resoldered this microchip and it didn't help. We'll see. See you. I just resoldered it one more time and voila, it works. I'm lost, really. If it will continue work, it would be super cool. But I had to resolder all sides again. There were all common signals like levels, then like this reference level, and all other power supply and so on to this chip. Even if I measure it, it's fine, so it wasn't working. So I resoldered it again. Let's see how long it will last. So far everything works. I hope it's not effect of the temperature that I heated the chip a little bit. That would be cool to make it working. I very much like how it sounds. Like it's so beautiful. Alright, let's switch. It was one of the reasons when I was switching. Yeah, we have levels. Perfect. Woohoo. Wish me luck. See you. Well guys, additionally to what it works, right? It's been like 5 minutes now. I'm already rewinding tape, playing again. That's the reference voltage when we playing, and when I put into the stop, it comes to 0.5 volt. I try to adjust it, not change it max, so probably just adjust the current. So, but so far everything works. If it will continue through the next hour, I would be assembling it. Here. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes. I'm already assembled. I play tape. It's so hard to stop listening to this deck. Really, I believe everyone who has them in working condition would never sell them. And like even in broken condition, it's a pretty rare find. In this year, I believe I've seen just 4 on sale in Japan. All of them been broken, and like condition, that one was the best visually, but as you may see, it employs so many problems. Wow. Okay, at least we have one board recapped. I would not think about it anymore for this board. We'll see what will go for other boards. There was no single glitch sign then. like everything works. See, keeps levels, switching, everything works. No more single glitch, no more ghosting, no more levels jumping, like everything is fine. Okay, so now when I'm done with this part, I have a problem with this mechanism, like it chews thin tapes because I didn't set the proper height, so I need to lower a little bit the left guide, or I may wait till the donor deck come in a week and just replace parts and adjust everything properly. And the next part would be tuning, because I record tape yesterday and listened it on the Pioneer, and it did sound pretty cool. Also, due to frequency response, is not the same as on other decks, probably I will replace 68 picofarad with 220, just to make sure that on 15 kilohertz it will have the same sound and will be compatible fully with all my other high-end decks. So, man, tuning is very complex. Only playback amp has, I believe, a dozen of different adjustments. It has ports to, how's name, to adjust, give me a second. Adjust offset in between two FET transistors here, and separate port to adjust offset as the output of the playback amplifier, to have it as close to zero as possible. Crazy. And separate ports for levels, for frequency response, and so on and so on. And frequency response is much more complex network here. So as you may see, usually we have one resistor like that, and one capacitor and one resistor where we adjust it. Here we have 6,800 picofarad, and we have, it goes from here, we have another port which adjusts offset, right? And frequency response adjusts it here. So technically this network plus these capacitors, 39,000 picofarad, 180 ohm resistor and 2.2 kilo ohm, adjusted to the ground. So it's pretty complex circuitry, but it sounds really unbelievable. I'm such in love with the sound of this deck. You will not believe me. Oh yeah, you will. I will make a demo video with recording, with playback, and then let's see. But I spent already, I believe, 4 days to fix the door, make it running, fix indicator, fix this button, recap this board, and we even didn't start at calibration yet. So I was recording without calibration in the reference mode because calibration still is off. This will be another topic to set properly all the values. Okay, thanks for your attention. See you. And one more time. Works. It was just working. Really? No, see, nothing lights up. Let's check one more time. So far works. Alright, I will keep you updated. See you. No, it started to glitch again, and I'm quite not sure what else I can do. So it mostly works, but sometimes I see the glitch, specifically when there is a high signal levels. Yeah, you see, it just shoots by itself. And I'm not sure what to do with this. So technically it works, so I need to find a root cause why it started to behave like that. So I was thinking about this oscillation circuitry from pin 39, and like it's let me find schematic. So on schematic we have it right here. Oscillation, it's no. So this generator is embedded inside. Technically I'm not sure, like there is one capacitor. Is it for oscillation or is it for resetting the circuit? Not sure. Right here. So works, not works, works, not works. Wow, that's crazy. And it's like the second side of this tape, so it's been like about an hour now. I will continue my research. Hey guys, so finally I was able to eliminate indicator glitches. So the root cause was 3 capacitors which sitting behind the glass, so between the glass and the board. So it was tricky to remove, but I pulled them out without removing the glass indicator and installed the new ones on the back side of the board, so it was possible to do. And now no more glitches anymore. So it was a long way, and also I finally made tape transport. It's not chewing tapes anymore, so I didn't replace any parts, just adjusted the height of the left guide to make sure that the tape before capstan will not be bent. And additionally I had to polish left capstan. It has a large scratch, so I polished it with all kind of aluminum oxide paper, and like it's now like looks like a glass. Pretty nice results. No more scratches. The last thing from mechanical perspective left, it's not always loads tape in. This time I'm successful with this tape. With other tape I'm not sure why. So let me see, this one, it struggles. This tape has, you see, boom. Why? Particularly this tape. All right. Let me see. TDK assay. Done better. Download as well. Why I don't like them? I already did everything I could. I learned that I cannot set proper voltage levels here, so it's not possible anymore. With this tape, boom, everything works. I have no idea why. I'm already, as you remember my previous video, adjusted the springs which load the tape. It's ridiculous. This mechanism drives me crazy. Alright, so indicator works, so view mode when it's averages, so same as needle indicators. You see it don't show pikes. You should not be recording high levels in this mode, because if you go to pike 1 or pike 2, it will show you definitely that it's here is a Dolby and it goes above Dolby already. Alright, moving on. I'm about to close front panel and continue tuning electrical parameters and see what caps I will be replacing to make it perfect. Thank you, and see you in my next videos. Okay guys, moving on. I have fixed the light. I bought same bulbs as original. Now, next problem, you see, I'm recording empty signal and I get a problem. I believe it's orange capacitors. It's crackling. Let me add level. So this crackles, it's similar as we've seen on Nakamichis. It did work for a while and now it produces on source, it's nothing. On tape during recording, if you will just play, this plays fine, no crackles. Alright, so let me find some song. Let's reverse. So it plays clear, no crackles, everything is good. Alright, so moving closer to assembly, still lots of issues. So these decks are extremely old. I have seen on the Japanese market when view meter, like even don't lead, counter lead, and here is just nothing. Alright. So you may see good levels, good sound. So no problem. Very good frequency response. I played factory tapes and it just plays beautifully. Alright, so I need to see what's wrong. I was recording before, but something is wrong with the record amplifier now. I believe those orange capacitors, which we've seen in huge quantities on the board there. So again, would need to order and replace bunch of them. Stay tuned to my channel. We will make this deck very good player, because I'm very much in love with the sound it produces. That's on the vocal range, that's the second favorite after Nakamichi 700. Those was like super cool on the vocal and trumpets and like saxophones, and 3D Cine is very good. Right, stage is beautiful, and this one is another guy I'm pretty much in love with. I'm already spent quite a few hours to make this indicator work. It was like very important for me. Now I believe it should be good. It's been like hours now and hours and hours and no more any single glitch. So these three capacitors are the main root cause. Two of them are sits on the stabilizer line for ADC in the CPU. So I believe this is the root cause. Alright, moving on. See you in my next videos. Bye bye.